Hi, my name is Carolyn Bloom, and we're here in Eugene at New Zone Art Gallery, where I have my show, Treasures from the Heart. This painting is called Breaking Free. I live in Cottage Grove, surrounded by so much beautiful nature, lakes, rivers, and one of the things that's really captured my eye has been the osprey. It seems like they're always around and always talking to me. Last year, my husband went into the hospital, and as I came back from the hospital, and this happened several times, an osprey would be flying above my house, and I always felt like he was saying, "He's going to be okay, he's going to be okay." But the feeling of the painting was I was so tired of COVID and masks and social unrest, I just felt like I needed to break free. So the osprey symbolized that sense of breaking through restrictions by breaking through the clouds. But there's hope because it's all light and beautiful. This painting, The Venerable Shasta, is a tribute to the gorgeous and very mystical spiritual Mount Shasta in Northern California. We used to drive up very frequently from Nevada County to Eugene, which I had fallen in love with. And every time we passed Shasta, it would usually be shrouded in clouds and snow-covered. So needless to say, at some point, it just captured my brush. Sea of Dreams is a painting that came about after 3 or 4 paintings of the ocean around sunset, one of which was a large commission I did. And from that, it kept refining itself. The ocean sunset paintings kept refining itself. When I saw these photos that my husband had taken, I just had to paint this painting of the ocean at sunset at Perpetua Point on the Oregon coast. And I have to say that it was the most fun. It took quite a while, but it was a real joy to paint, and I think one of my finest works. Tranquility is a painting of the South Yuba River in Nevada County. I spent so much time on that river. It's a very, very magnificent river with beautiful areas that are always different, but there's often these huge boulders. And this particular area is down in Bridgeport State Park. The covered bridge is there. It's considered the largest covered bridge in the lower 48. And this particular painting came from across the road and across from the bridge at late afternoon, and I believe it was fall, so the hills were starting to turn, and at that time of day, the water's very tranquil, and the reflections from the surrounding hills and light take on this beautiful, mysterious quality. And that's what I was captivated by in this particular painting. In those days, I was doing more textured palette knife kind of work just because of the rocks, I think. It was the easiest way to capture the massive quality and opaque solidness of these rocks. So you see that in this particular painting. I also was playing around with texture in the water, the multiple colors. I was using layers of paint slowly put on, dragging brushes, adding textures, scraping, and so forth. But that's something I tend to do with my work, is kind of explore. Every single painting is probably different because I'm always exploring, and my technique comes out of that exploration. I can't predict it, but it's part of what makes painting really fun for me. This painting is a painting of Death Valley. There's this wonderful, mysterious canyon there called Marble Canyon. You'll see the heavy impasto in the cliffs and sides, but the way it speaks to me is trying to capture that mysterious feeling that I got when I walked through the canyon. Actually, we didn't get very far because it was very late in the day, and it was going to be night soon, and it was getting stranger and stranger. So I would say that it was that strange, mysterious feeling that spoke to me in this particular painting that I attempted to at least capture in the work itself. But in general, when I paint, I think it's just the sublime beauty of color, form, and nature itself. You've got color, you've got wind, you've got all the beauty that is the natural world, and it's all happening at once. And as a human, I think we're just born with a sense of wonderment and appreciation. It's in our DNA, so to speak, and through painting, I'm able to actually make a statement about that. My show, Treasures from the Heart at New Zone Gallery, will be up through June 26, so there's plenty of time to still come down and see it. The hours of the gallery are every day, 12 to 6.